Okay, this is Johnny Boy at Fight Hype. I'm here with the one and only Robert Garcia. Thank you for joining us. How are you, Robert?
Hey, John, I'm doing good, my man. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for joining us. But I want to get. There's a lot of things to talk about in the boxing world. I wanted to get started with Devin Haney and Rolly Romero. I wanted to know, what were your thoughts? Most people favor Devin, but I want you to tell me what you think.
Well, look, I would also favor Haney. I think it's a boxing match where Haney will box and use his jab, use his long reach, and keep it on the outside. But Rolly's he's got power, man. He's got power. He could land a punch just like he did against Ryan, and be effective also. I met Rolly's a couple weeks ago in Vegas, and we hanged out, chilled for a little bit, and he's actually an interesting person, man. Smart kid, even though a lot of people might not think so. Smart kid, so you can't help not wish him well. He's a great person, but I would favor Haney definitely.
Yeah, I like Rolly. I hung out with him in Vegas a bunch of times. He's a really nice person. When the
He is,
cameras are not on, he's so nice. But
he is.
um, just his awkward style. When I think about the 147-pound division, I think about who's the hardest puncher. Most people probably would say Ryan Garcia is the hardest puncher, but I think, in my opinion, is Rolly Romero because of the awkward style. It's the punch that you don't see that hurts you, right? So
That is correct.
I just don't know how if he can beat Devin Haney and then go into a matchup with Ryan Garcia. I just what do you think about his punching power? Who is the hardest puncher at 147 pounds?
Look, he does have great power from what we see his career. He packs tremendous power. I believe Ryan said it himself that that Rollis does hit very hard. Ryan has explosive power. Where that power, that punch that you don't see, that's so fast that hurts you. But Rollis is just a natural power that he has that is very effective. He what his you just said it, his upward style uh makes it makes it harder, makes it a little bit stronger because those punches from angles that you don't expect, that you don't train for, uh are the ones that do the damage. And himself being a very strong person, having that power, it's even more effective for him.
Now, if you were training Rolly Romero, how would you train him to beat Devin Haney?
Look, I think with Devin, I don't think you could outbox him. So make it a fight, and that's what Rollis likes to do. Anyways, Rollis is ready for that. He likes to get into fights. He wants to exchange punches. That's what it is. He needs to get Haney into the fight. Obviously practice the ring, cutting the ring and stuff like that. But yeah, I think he just has to make it a little bit of an awkward fight for Haney, so Haney can't perform uh in his full abilities, because he does have great boxing skills. So you have to actually make it a kind of an ugly fight to force him into fighting, and not allowing him to box all night.
Definitely, Ryan was beaten by Devin and beaten by Rolly. What fight? What fight would you like to see if the out of the three? Who do you think is going to reign supreme out of the three fighters?
Well, look, Ryan is a big name, huge name. People want to see him. Uh, I don't mind seeing any of those rematch. Ryan could fight Haney again, and Ryan could fight Rollins again, and they're very big fights, very interesting fights. Haney has put himself in a great position now that he's the world champion, also, and he's also pretty famous out there. People do want to see him. So any fight, honestly, any of those fights. Rollis is also a good character in boxing. Likes to talk, and backs up his talk. So I think it doesn't matter. I think they could fight each other 2 3 times. We could have 3 fights fighting each other, and all 3 4 fights would be great.
Yeah, I like Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia in the rematch. I think it will be a lot more competitive. I think Devin learned a lot from from the loss that he's taken, even though they had the Osterine and everything that was involved. But I think Devin Haney, he's a lot better at 147 pounds. Even Ryan Garcia, I think that's the natural weight that they should be at 147. They were starving themselves to fight at the lighter weights. How does a fight play out with Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia now in this rematch?
Man, it's a hard pick because of the styles, what happened in the first fight. But there's always controversy, things that happen. But I don't know. Just because Ryan already did it once, I think he could do it again. I think Ryan's still fast enough. He's tall enough, has that reach to be able to land those punches. I think I would favor Ryan, but I also wouldn't be surprised at all if Haney just dominates because he does have great skills.
Yeah, well, we look forward to the 147-pound
Definitely.
division. It's starting to get hot now, so we can tune in for that.